Welcome to you in sixth lecture of thermodynamics. Today's topics are enthalpy of formation, enthalpy of combustion, calorific value of food and fuels, enthalpy of ionization, enthalpy of neutralization, enthalpy of hydrogenation, and Hazel of constant heat summation. First we go enthalpy of formation. The enthalpy of formation represented by this sign. स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यू के लिए हम लोग इस साइन का प्रयोग करेंगे. ठीक. It is also called heat of formation, heat of production, enthalpy of production. Clear? How you define it? When 1 mole of a compound is formed by its participating element, the change in enthalpy is called enthalpy of formation of that compound. For example, carbon combines with O2 to give CO2. Hence, CO2 is prepared by its participating elements C and O, and its 1 mole is prepared. Hence, enthalpy of reaction is minus 94.3 kilocalorie per mole. Now it is called enthalpy of formation of CO2. Enthalpy of formation of CO2. In kilojoule, this value will be minus 3.5 kilojoule per mole also. Clear? So the enthalpy of formation of CO2 is minus 94.3 kilocalorie per mole or minus 373.5 kilojoule per mole. In the same way, carbon combines with H2 to give benzene. Now, there 1 mole of benzene forms. Clear? In this case, change in enthalpy is plus 49.04 kilojoule per mole. So it is enthalpy of formation of benzene. Now, interesting example. We take H2 and Br2. Hydrogen and bromine combines to give an hydrogen bromide. The enthalpy of reaction is minus 72.8 kilojoule per mole. Hence, HBr is prepared by H2 and Br2, its participating element. But this energy, this enthalpy is not enthalpy of formation, enthalpy of reaction. Why? Hence, 2 moles of HBr prepared, and definition is given for only 1 mole. तो 1 mole के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? Just half of it. You divide mole equation by 2, then you get this equation. Now, hence HBr 1 mole is prepared by its participating elements. So in this case, enthalpy of formation of HBr will be just half of it. You divide it by 2, minus 72.8 upon 2 kilojoule per mole. It comes minus 36.4 kilojoule per mole. In the same way, hydrogen combines with oxygen to give water. Hence, enthalpy of reaction is minus 572 kilojoule per mole. But it is not enthalpy of formation of H2O because there 2 moles are prepared. So for 1 mole will be just half of it. You can write equation in this way. Now you divide this equation value by 2. Now you got minus 286 kilojoule per mole. So enthalpy of formation will be this, not this. In the same way, when H2O is prepared by combination of hydroxyl ion and hydrogen ion in aqueous solution, then also 1 mole is prepared. Now in this case, formation is enthalpy of formation minus 57.1 kilojoule per mole. तो ये भी हमारे पास पार्टिसिपेटिंग एलिमेंट्स किस फॉर्म में है, आयनिक फॉर्म में है या एलिमेंटल फॉर्म में है, वहां एनर्जी चेंज हो जाएगी. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, एंथैल्पी ऑफ combustion. Enthalpy of combustion. Combustion is complete oxidation in air. How you define it? When 1 mole of an element or compound is completely oxidized or completely combusted in air, the change in enthalpy is called enthalpy of combustion of that element or compound. Example, suppose they are taken this is sucrose, also called cane sugar. So completely oxidized करेगी. You know what will be product? CO2 and H2O. You balance the equation. Then you got 12 CO2 and 11 H2O. And in this equation, there minus 5639 kilojoule energy it is evolved. So it is enthalpy of combustion of sucrose written in this way, because it's only 1 mole is completely combusted. Clear? Completely combusted. So balance भी कर लेंगे आप. There will be about 12. Completely combusted का मतलब है जो प्रोडक्ट है ये फर्दर ऑक्सीडाइज नहीं होना चाहिए, फर्दर कंबशन नहीं होना चाहिए. इसके बारे में एक इंटरेस्टिंग एग्जांपल देखेंगे हम. Suppose carbon is combusted in limited quantity of oxygen, then it forms carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. There, delta H is minus 110 kilojoule per mole. Further, carbon monoxide is oxidized. Give carbon dioxide, there minus 283 kilojoule per mole. Hence oxygen is taken in limited quantity. If you take an oxygen in excess, this reaction will be in this way. देखिए यहाँ दोनों ही कंडीशंस में हमारे पास में यहाँ भी कार्बन यहाँ भी कार्बन, दोनों में कंबशन हो रहा है, ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है. ठीक, अब ये हमारे पास में प्रॉब्लम है कि कार्बन की कंबशन एनर्जी हम लोग कौन सी लें, ये ले. what will be heat of combustion? What will be enthalpy of combustion of carbon? तो देखिए ध्यान से, ये इनकम्प्लीट कॉम्बिशन था. Why incomplete? Because carbon monoxide is further oxidized, and it is complete combustion because CO2 is further not oxidized. So enthalpy of combustion of carbon will be this value, okay? Not this value. ये कंप्लीट कॉम्बशन है. यहां कह सकते हैं एंथैल्पी ऑफ कॉम्बशन ऑफ कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड with -283 kilojoule per mole because CO2 is further not oxidized. Now what is the calorific value of food or fuel? ध्यान दीजिएगा. When 1 mole of a food or fuel is completely oxidized, then evolved heat energy per gram is called its calorific value. It is expressed in kilocalorie per gram or kilojoule per gram or joule per gram, etc. For example, if you take carbon, you completely combust it, then delta H reaction is 94.3 kilocalorie per mole. Clear? This is. Hence, you see here, atomic weight of carbon is 12 gram. So, how you calculate 12 gram carbon gives minus 94.3 kilocalorie energy on combustion. So, there 1 gram carbon gives minus 94.3 upon 12 kilocalorie per gram. When calculate it, it's approximately 7.86 kilocalorie per gram. So calorific value of carbon is 7.86 kilocalorie per gram. इसी प्रकार किसी फूड के लिए, ग्लूकोज के लिए, सुक्रोज के लिए, किसी के लिए भी फाइंड कर सकते हैं. बट ध्यान रखिए पर ग्राम फाइंड करना है आपको, पर ग्राम. Go. Enthalpy of ionization. ये क्या है? When 1 mole of an ionic compound is completely ionized in aqueous solution, then change in enthalpy is called enthalpy of ionization of that ionic compound. Suppose NH4OH taken in aqueous medium, then it is ionized to give ammonium ion and hydroxyl ion. Clear? Hence, when 1 mole of ionic compound is completely ionized, hence ionic compound is taken NH4OH, 1 mole is completely ionized, then there 5.6 kilojoule heat energy is required. It is taken place. It is a enthalpy of ionization of ammonium hydroxide. In the same way, for acetic acid, it ionizes to give acetate ion and hydrogen ion. This is aqueous, bracket में aqueous symbol. Clear? In this case, the delta ionization is plus 1.9 kilojoule per mole. This is enthalpy of ionization of acetic acid. Now enthalpy of neutralization. यहाँ ध्यान रखिएगा, न्यूट्रलाइजेशन मीन्स रिएक्शन विद एसिड एंड बेस. आपको मालूम है रिएक्शन क्या होता है? एसिड रिएक्ट्स विद बेस टू गिव साल्ट एंड वाटर. अब सुनिएगा, when 1 gram equivalent of acid is neutralized by 1 gram equivalent of base in dilute solution, then change in enthalpy is called enthalpy of neutralization of that reaction. For example, HCl is acid taken in aqueous medium, NaOH gives NaCl and H2 as a liquid. Hence, change in enthalpy is minus 57.1 kilojoule per mole. In the same way, if you take HNO3, nitric acid and KOH, then it forms potassium nitrate and H2O. Hence enthalpy of neutralization also 57.1 kilojoule per mole. Hence remember an important point. It is strong acid, strong base. It is also strong acid, strong base. In neutralization of strong acid and strong base, enthalpy of neutralization is constant, approximately minus 57.1 kilojoule per mole. Why? Sorry, per gram equivalent कहेंगे आप. ग्राम इक्विवेलेंट. व्हाट इज कांस्टेंट वैल्यू? आइए देखते हैं, इसका एग्जांपल देखते हैं. यू नो दिस स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड, स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस. इन आयनाइजेशन ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड, स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस, नो एनर्जी इज रिक्वायर्ड, नो एनर्जी इज कंज्यूम्ड. स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड, स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस, स्ट्रॉन्ग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स हैं, इनको एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में कंप्लीटली आयनाइज माना गया. So HCl in aqueous solution will be in this form. It will be in the completely ionized form. It will be the solution in the form of hydrogen and chloride. In the same way, it is also completely ionized because it is strong base. Clear? Now, it is a strong acid, strong base salt. So it is also completely ionized. And H2O remains in the form of H2 because H2O is feebly ionized. Now what is the delta H? Minus 57.1 kilojoule per ग्राम इक्विवेलेंट. अब दोनों इक्वेशन को देखिए आप. Hence it is cancelled by this and it is cancelled by this. Then equation will be this is इक्वेशन देख रहे हैं. It is enthalpy of formation of H2O when it is prepared by combination of hydrogen and hydroxyl ion, which is a constant value. So really enthalpy of neutralization of strong acid and strong base is enthalpy of formation of water with a combination of hydrogen and hydroxyl ion, which is a constant value, minus 57.1 kilojoule per mole. But if strong acid or strong base are both, weak acid or weak base are present, then enthalpy of neutralization decreases. Example. Hence it is a strong acid, but it is a weak base. It is completely ionized in the H plus Cl minus, but it is not completely ionized. In ionization of NH4OH, some energy is consumed. When it is ionized, then delta H is equal to plus 5.6 kilojoule per ग्राम इक्विवेलेंट. यहां एनर्जी आपकी कंज्यूम हो रही है, इसमें एनर्जी कंज्यूम नहीं हो रही है. HCl के लिए इक्वेशन लिखें तो डेल्टा एस 0 होगा, बट यहां कंज्यूम हो रही है इसमें. और यहां पर भी आपका वाटर बन रहा है, H प्लस और OH माइनस की कॉम्बिनेशन से H2O बन रहा है. क्लियर? तो 57.1 तो आपका आएगा ही आएगा क्योंकि वाटर कॉम्बिनेशन हो रहा है. ठीक, मगर उससे हमारे पास में कितनी वैल्यू कम हो गई? 5.6. देख रहे हैं, वाटर बन रहा है, इसके H प्लस OH माइनस कॉम्बिनेशन से H2O बन रहा है. तो एंथैल्पी ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ H2O तो ये हुई, मगर उसमें से 5.6 एनर्जी कहां कंज्यूम हो गई? इन आयनाइजेशन ऑफ NH4OH. तो ये वैल्यू थी आपकी और ये कंज्यूम हो गई. तो कितनी बची आपकी? 51.5 किलोजूल पर. Now we go next topic. Enthalpy of hydrogenation. When 1 mole of unsaturated hydrocarbon or compound is completely hydrogenated, then change in enthalpy is called enthalpy of hydrogenation of that compound. For example, this ethene, it is completely hydrogenated to give ethane, and it is completely hydrogenated to give also ethane. Clear? In this case, hydrogenation of ethene, this energy is changed. In hydrogenation of ethine, this energy is changed. So these are enthalpy of hydrogenation of ethene and ethine respectively. Now we go Hazel law of constant heat summation. क्या कहा गया है इस लॉ में बताते हैं. मान लीजिए ए से जेड बनना है प्रोडक्ट हमारे पास. हो सकता है उसको बनाने के लिए एक प्रोसेस हमारे पास में ये, और यहां एनर्जी Q1, ठीक, या मान लीजिए यहां पर डेल्टा H1 हमारे पास में एंथैल्पी चेंज हो रहा है. यहां पर ए से बी बना, बी से सी बना और सी से जेड बन रहा है. इन अनदर मेथड यहां मान लीजिए चेंज इन एंथैल्पी Q1, Q2 और Q3. इन तीनों का सम जो है Q1, Q2 प्लस Q3 डेल्टा H2. तो हज़वा कहता है डेल्टा H1 इज इक्वल टू डेल्टा H2. दैट मीन्स if a chemical change is done by one or more methods in one or several steps, then in each method change in enthalpy will be constant. Example, suppose carbon is combusted to give carbon dioxide. When it is done in excess of oxygen, then minus 94.3 kilocalorie energy is required. Sorry, ठीक है ना? It's changed. When oxygen is taken partially, then it forms carbon monoxide, and change in enthalpy is minus 26.0 kilocalorie. Now further, when carbon monoxide again oxidized, then change in enthalpy is minus 68.3 kilocalorie. In first step, total change in enthalpy is minus 94.3 kilocalorie. In second method, total change in enthalpy is 26.0 minus 68.3. Sum of it's also minus 94.3 kilocalorie. It is a hazard. Okay. वेट करें आगे के टॉपिक्स का अगले वीडियो में. उसको शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, एंजॉय करें. ओके.